Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
October 22nd. Skipped the last couple of days. Still recovering.
Yeah.
Monday started off rough, but I managed to get myself to the point where I was willing to play D&D with buddies. I was like, I can be normal for a couple of hours. Yesterday wasn't too bad. Today's not been so bad so far. Enough that I am reducing how much medicine I am taking again. So, still kind of a little scratchy. Bless you.
Thank you.
But not sore at this point, at least, which is good.
Yeah.
Of course, she's still losing her voice, but yeah. Hopefully you get it back soon. But she doesn't start her next class until tomorrow. She's like between classes right now. So we're like, okay, let's do a movie day. We're gonna make some dinner. I've got rice going because I remembered today, and then reheating. We made butter chicken. We made that yesterday, which is why we didn't do a movie yesterday, because we spent the entire a huge part of the afternoon after work making butter chicken. Yeah. So we didn't really have time for a movie. But today it's just heating up leftovers. Mm-hmm. And we was thinking like, let's do a spooky movie for Halloween.
You scary skeletons.
But I didn't really want an actually spooky movie.
No.
And so we were looking at options, and eventually we came across Shaun of the Dead, and I'm like, let's watch Shaun of the Dead. Because you've never seen Shaun of the Dead.
Never.
So Shaun of the Dead is fun. He's gonna settle in. He's gonna have some butter chicken with rice, and we'll heat up the naan and watch a movie.
Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead.
Ooh.
And I would give Shaun of the Dead 7.2 out of 10.
Okay.
From the back of the box. Get ready for a gut-busting, bone-mashing good time in the hilarious horror comedy, Shaun of the Dead. There comes a day in every man's life when he has to get off the couch and kill some zombies. When flesh-eating zombies are on the hunt for a bite to eat, it's up to slacker Shaun, Simon Pegg, and his best pal Ed, Nick Frost, to save their friends and family from becoming the next entree. Satisfy your bloodthirsty appetite with the movie that masters of horror and film critics alike are hailing as the funniest and scariest movie of the year. Novelist Stephen King gushes it's a 10 on the fun meter and destined to be a cult classic. And Newsweek calls Shaun of the Dead a bloody hoot. It's a screamingly hilarious zomedy that will have you dying with laughter. And from the front here, a smash hit romantic comedy with zombies. So we got Shaun here, Simon Pegg, who is failing in his relationship with Liz. And just accepting the failure that is his friend and roommate, Ed.
Yeah.
Nick Frost. Just spending too much time at the pub, not really getting anywhere in his career, in his relationship. But then, zombie outbreak. Yeah. And so he grabs his cricket bat, decides he's going to try and save his mom, and his, by that point, ex-girlfriend, and her flatmates. He mostly fails at those tasks. It is a comedy in that the idea is, if you take the British stereotype and have them deal with the zombies. A lot of the comedy comes from British stereotypes in dealing with this situation.
Yeah, it's a bit more British humor than I care for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weird. Who does? That's the good comedy.
I don't much care for British comedy. It's fine.
A lot of your comedy tends to make me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
And you don't find my comedy
it's
funny.
too dry. It's not funny.
That's exactly what is funny.
Yeah, I don't much care for the dry humor. I have a hard time realizing that it's supposed to be a joke. It just sounds like they're being dumb or like really straight. Like it just says it's not. Yeah, not a huge fan of it.
It did scare you a few times.
Yeah, no, I get jump scared really easily, and got a good couple of those.
So at least meant the Halloween vibes then.
Yeah, I'm in Halloween vibes. The story is itself compelling, of this lazy do nothing guy. Like it's almost funny, but also stressful. And like there were so many times that they came close to seeing it way sooner, and I'm like, okay, I guess we're just gonna be completely oblivious to this. Great.
Yeah, huge part of the beginning of the movie is just them missing the fact that the first day and a half of the outbreak is even starting to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot of the earlier comedy, and also a lot of it is repeating the same things before the outbreak as after, to the extent even like jokes with like the opening scene of like everyday like convenience store workers and just sort of like the monotony of the work that they're doing, and then repeating that same thing as zombies, because just shambling, monotonous existing without a reason. But yeah, so there's definitely that sort of level of social commentary.
Yeah, like at the very end, once they've wrapped things up, and it's like, oh, well, the zombies are still hanging around. And
but they tie that into literally like during the opening credits is scenes that start that, which we were eating at that point, so I don't know how much.
I missed that. But no, the romance was, I mean, not super romantic, but, like, it's super compelling of, like, you know, like, he clearly still has feelings for this girl. He just kind of sucks, and she's like, what are we doing with our lives? Like, I don't want to do this. I want more. And then, you know, after the zombie, he's like, well, he can't fucking step up when it's needed. Like, he fucking saved my life, and, like, so, you know, and then you see them being cute at the end, just, you know, living life together, and, you know, she seems perfectly fine with the monotony of life because it's not fucking biting zombies. I'm like, yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes you want, like, a little bit of excitement of, like, ooh, we're gonna do a fun trip thing. It doesn't need to be every day.
Yeah.
So, you know, that was kind of nice that they worked out. And then I did find it sweet that the Ed was being, you know, kept in the shed in the garden, playing video games, and, you know, tries to go and bite Shaun. Shaun's like, no, stop it. We're playing games.
That's good. And also, like, during the story, there's a point where some lady that Shaun used to know, it bumps into him just a few times during it. Beforehand, like, oh, you're in town, yeah, I moved into town, and then during like the flight trying to get away from it, bumps into him again, like, oh, we're trying to figure this out. Oh, you're going to the pub, and then in the end bumps into him with the, oh yeah, no, we got actual help, you know, like security, and since we knew where you were going, we brought them here to see if any of you made it. Yeah. So, like, basically, it's this side character that you see for maybe a minute and a half total throughout the movie that ultimately is the one that's saving the day. They just have to survive long enough for them to get there. But in that central time when bumping into it, they tell a joke, basically, of this character now has basically a mirrored equal group with her as Shaun has with him. Like, the weird group, it's mirrored. Martin Freeman, for a good 30-ish seconds, is in the movie as one of those people. And I'm just looking at, like, why is he here, and now being here, why is he such a tiny role?
He was just free that day. That's honestly what
Yeah,
it seems like.
yeah.
He just seems like, hey, what I heard, what are you, like, he's friends with someone, he's like,
Yeah,
what
it's
are you
gotta
doing?
be. It's gotta be. He
That
knows
sounds
someone
fun.
in it, and
I'd
yeah.
be in that.
Yeah, it's
You
like
need an extra person?
just
Yeah.
a cameo role, although is credited, so not. Yeah, but
Yeah.
but it's like, it's just the kind of thing like I've seen this plenty of times, and I'm like, I don't know if I've ever noticed that. That's Martin Freeman.
I wouldn't have seen him if you wouldn't have pointed out. My brain totally would have glossed over.
Yeah.
that
Well, I feel like my
person.
brain has multiple times, and I'm just like looking at it,
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute. But it's fun. I enjoy it. You know, again, it's a zombie movie. It's whatever. It's
Zombies.
But as far as what it is and having a good Halloween-y movie to watch, it's fun. It's cute adjacent.
Yeah, it has a better, it's not my favorite zombie movie, but it has a better ending than most. My favorite is still Warm Bodies, where it's an actual romance.
I've not seen that one.
Oh, Warm Bodies is fun.
Anyways, so we did a movie day since you was between classes and we had the chance, and at least got to watch a spooky movie for the Halloween season.
Yeah, it sounds like this class is going to be a whole lot, so probably.
But it's the last one.
It's the last one.
So
Probably no more movie days until
end of the year, beginning of next.
Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. Maybe there'll be a week that's low and whatever. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm not counting on it from what people have said.
Well, thank you for joining us. Join us as our journey continues. Bye.